So I'm ready whenever you are, Carla.
Okay, well, we'll get going. So thank you all for being here and welcome to FGDLA's 2021 Annual Awards Ceremony. I am Carla Lane. I'm FGDLA's Vice President of the Education Sector. Today, we are celebrating the association's 26th anniversary and recognizing excellence in distance learning. The FGDLA has a rich history with its roots originating at the Telcon Conference and USDLA granting our charter in 1995. For over 2 decades, FGDLA has been a leading advocate of distance learning in the federal government. And just as a special aside, I wanted to thank Russ and Zoom for being our sponsor over the year. He's just been extraordinary in all the things that they've done for us, and we truly appreciate Zoom and the organization. Thanks so much, Russ. To follow along with us, you can download the program at www. You want to put up that slide, Russ? I think I got the, there it is. So download the program at www.fgdla.us/awards. So it has all of the information in it, the full write-up of what the award is for, the names of the people who are involved in it. And it's, we normally would have done it if we were in face-to-face and it would have been on the banquet tables, but because we're doing it virtually today, we wanted to make sure that you had it, and that's the way to get it. The other thing that you can do is to order the valued team member medallions. You're going to go to the same link and you can download the form there. So if you're an organization with a number of people who have worked on an award, you can order those medallions to recognize the work that that group member or group members have done. As we present the awards, we invite the recipients to say a few words about the work that the award recognizes. So take yourself off mute, click on the microphone icon at the bottom left of the Zoom page. If you are with the awardees, we hope that you'll take photos and videos and send those to us. What we'd like to do is put them on our web pages to honor your awardees. You know, normally we would have been having a photographer there taking all sorts of pictures and we would have posted those, but because we can't do that today, we'd like you to help us in sharing the honor that your awardees have. The email for that is awards@fgdla.us. So let's move on to the awards. The first awards are the organizational awards, and the first ones that we'll recognize are the innovation awards. These awards are for an organization that demonstrates excellence in the innovative use of technology in the development and the delivery of distance learning in the federal government. The Innovation Award goes to the National Highway Institute of the Federal Highway Administration for its development and issuance of its first ebook for a course on risk-based estimating for highway projects. The ebook was interactive and independent with expandable graphics, check-in questions, terminology, pop-ups, and a case study. It exemplifies the innovative use of technology supporting distance learning in the federal government. Congratulations. Would a spokesperson for the organization accept the award? Take yourself off mute and let us see you. Russ, you're going to put them up when you...
So can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, Thomas.
All right. So I'm Tom Harmon. I'm the director of the National Highway Institute, and Gay Dugan was our training program manager on this one. And it's been an extremely well-received product, and I'm honored to accept it on behalf of Gay, Michael Ray Smith, and the National Highway Institute. Thank you.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and the next innovation award also goes to the National Highway Institute at the Federal Highway Administration for its training course, Where Highways Meet Rails Crossing. This MOOC-like format allows participants to fit the training into their schedules and discover local area examples of rural or metropolitan crossings. This learner-focused format expands the depth of material while maintaining engagement. It's an excellent example of an innovative use of distance learning in support of the federal government. Congratulations. Would a spokesman for the organization accept the award, please?
I'm hoping Tom Elliott will put his camera on because he was the one who was instrumental in this. There he is. And Tom, if you want to say thank you, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, I would like to say thank you. This was a fun project. It was a very collaborative effort, and it was just a lot of fun to work on. Great teaming partners, my instructional design team, my contract partner team, as well as working across multiple modes. So thank you.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Thomas. We appreciate the work that you're doing and all the roads that we're driving on. I just drove here from Los Angeles and there's a few places you need to work on, but other than that, it was grand. Okay, personal opinions aside. So the next innovation award is for the United Nations International School. UNIS utilizes innovative collaboration technology for all curricula with 155 Zoom rooms, meetings, and webinars with a capacity of 1,000 participants. This has created a sense of comfort and confidence with all users to provide a rigorous international program in an inclusive and diverse learning environment that focused on academic excellence. It inspires students to become an active force in shaping a better, peaceful, compassionate, and sustainable world. Congratulations. Would a spokesman for UNIS accept the award, please?
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Jennifer Amos. I'm Chief Academic Officer at the United Nations International School. And on behalf of my amazing teachers, administrators, families, and students, and our very talented technology team, we do say thank you. We were poised well when the pandemic hit, not knowing, of course, what was ahead of us. But I do believe that we lost one day of instruction at the beginning of the pandemic because they were ready. They were ready, and it was not easy. But we have survived and our students are still learning every day. So thank you very much.
That's a wonderful testimony, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Thanks for being with us today. Congratulations.
And Jennifer and Carlos, thank you. Amazing. You guys, I've read a lot about you. It's an honor to be associated with you, and thank you. Amazing work, amazing accomplishments.
Good. Thanks, Russ. All right, we'll move on to the next innovation award, which goes to the Defense Language Institution, English Language Center, Air Education and Training Command. What would have taken 2 years traditionally was accomplished in just 2 weeks as the center implemented a new distance learning program. It is a digital learning environment in which the instructors execute the entirety of the instructional mission by using innovation and technology with Zoom, Google, and others over geographically dispersed and deployed commands. It shows dedication to the Air Force mission as an example of the support of distance learning by the federal government. Would a spokesperson for the center please accept the award?
Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Martinez, and on behalf of Colonel Schaefer, the 637th Training Group Commander and DLI ELC, we accept the award. Of course, already mentioned, it would have taken about 2 years to get this done, but based on the need and COVID-19 operations, the team came together. In about 3 days, they developed a plan, which in about 2 weeks later, it was 100% functional. Of course, this not only allows us to continue the education on the English language training, but also continue building the relationships with international military students that represent over 120 countries. So thank you for the award.
Congratulations. That's a wonderful testimony again to the ability of our organizations and to move on and keep putting things together that really support our learners. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The next award is the 5-Star Award, which recognizes an organization for demonstrating excellence in providing enterprise-wide distance learning solutions for the federal government. The 5-Star Award is presented to the Peace Corps Learning Space Course Developer Certificate Program. Over 800 Peace Corps staff in 56 countries have graduated from the program and have gone on to create over 200 new courses for volunteers and staff. That's remarkable. This has been a transformative effort for the agency as it upskills to meet the new normal in a COVID environment and adds to the Corps' capacity to deliver blended learning through the use of technology. It exemplifies the spirit of the FGDLA in support of distance learning. Would a spokesperson for the Peace Corps accept the award, please?
Good afternoon. My name is Carla Wesley. I'm the Director of the Office of Staff Learning and Development at the Peace Corps. I'm very pleased to have with us CEO of the Peace Corps, Carol Spahn, who's in the audience today, and representatives from the Office of Management. Also our Learning Space team, because as you all know that none of this is ever done in isolation. It can't be done without the inspiration and the hard work of so many people. And it's not just our office, but we actually had over 47 mentors that help support learning across literally the world to make this happen. So we are profoundly thankful for this recognition. Thank you.
Congratulations, Carla, and the Peace Corps. What a wonderful thing for you all to be able to do. And I think I probably speak for everybody in the FGDLA, but if you need some other volunteers and mentors, I'm an instructional designer and I'd be happy to help anybody that you would like to send to me.
Oh, we love hearing that. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let me move on a little bit here. The next 5-star award is for the Training and Evaluation Branch of the Federal Aviation Administration Academy for its development of a contingency plan to train all FAA instructors on how to use electronic delivery technology using Zoom and Huddle and Skype. They created engaging and effective virtual training content from scratch and delivered the very first virtual series of workshops by March 31st, 2020. By August 2021, the team sourced over 150 virtual training classes and workshops to about 1,500 FAA Academy, field employees, and outside agencies. The FAA maintained training activities during COVID and realized the inherent benefits of virtual training. Would a spokesperson for the FAA accept the award, please?
Hi, this is Jeff Luker from the Academy in Oklahoma City, and I'd like to thank everybody for the support. And what I'd like to say about this team that I'm lucky to be a part of is just how remarkable they are. With a mere 6 people performing the role of instructional systems specialists, doing all our own instructional system design, we manage all our own courses, and we're the instructors for our courses on top of all of that, impacting every instructor in the FAA and therefore every student. So again, I'm proud to be a part of this team, and we're lucky to be here to get this award, and we thank you very much.
Congratulations, Jeff, and thank you. Again, a wonderful testimony to what can be done when people get together who know what they're doing, learn a lot, and then produce, put it on the air and train people. It's probably one of the more amazing things that I think that we all do. So congratulations, Jeff and the FAA. Okay, so let me move on. The next 5-star award is presented to the Federal Protective Service of the Department of Homeland Security, which created a distance learning multimedia team. This resulted in training over 7,000 federal law enforcement officers via virtual classrooms in just 1 year.
Wow.
As with many of the awards, the solution would not have been possible without the foresight of the administrators, in this case, the FPS, for creating, funding, and staffing this branch in reaction to a pressing need. It's an exemplar of the enthusiastic support of distance learning in the federal government. Would a spokesperson for the DHS accept the award, please?
Yes, Christopher Moore here. Thank you so much for the award. We really appreciate the Federal Government Distance Learning Association's recognition. FPS has come a real long way. Before a number of years ago, we had nothing in regards to distance learning, and then reaching out to partners that, like yourself and the people that are on this have helped us develop and actually succeed very well in regards to training distance learning. We're very scattered. We have a problem getting to everybody because we have law enforcement officers throughout the nation and Guam and Puerto Rico. We can't bring those people in all the time, and it's very important that we actually develop this. So it was my leadership and the Federal Protective Service that was capable of doing this, along with contractors and other people that help. And I would also like to
let me just say a couple of things.
I'd like to turn it over to my boss.
Hi, I'm Josh Ederheimer. I'm Deputy Director of the Federal Protective Service. And in the spirit of distance education and communication, we are in the lounge at the Sheraton Tribeca, New York City, where we have, Chris has set up this setup. I don't even know how he did it. But we're in New York because we're benchmarking the NYPD.
It's magic. It's magic.
It's magic. We spent the morning at the NYPD Training Academy with the chief of training, benchmarking what they're doing as it relates to remote learning and distance learning. And yesterday, we're piloting some virtual training, and we were here with the company and some other law enforcement agencies as we want to take our distance learning capabilities into the virtual world at some point. So that's what we're doing here. Just kudos to Chris Moore. He's the branch chief whose vision it was to institute distance learning. So 3 years ago, FPS did not really have a distance learning capability. I mean, that's amazing. And it was his vision that led to the creation of a branch and funding the positions and the technology associated with it. And then COVID hit. And Chris looks like a genius. He made me look like a genius. So I appreciate that there, Chris. But in all seriousness, it's really hard for federal law enforcement agencies to conduct in-service training when there's not COVID. Most agencies just waived all of their mandatory in-service training over the past 2 years because of COVID. The first year of COVID, we converted our entire in-service training, mandatory in-service training, to a virtual program or platform on how you just vignettes, videos customized for the priorities that were identified for the agency. And we didn't miss a beat. Every single one of our law enforcement officers across the every state and territory met their required training because of Chris Moore and his team and the team of the Training and Professional Development Directorate. And I want to commend them and thank them. And thanks for letting us talk to you from a hotel.
Yes. Once again, we really appreciate the award. It's an honor. And we plan to work hard and help out anybody else that we possibly can in regards to distance learning. So we've learned a lot.
Congratulations, Chris and Josh. Just as an aside, let me say one of the things that my company does, we train probation and parole officers in 39 states. And we do it through a grant from the Bureau of Prisons. So we've been doing it now for about 12 years. And we were one of the very early people that, went to the Bureau and said, you need to be doing this. And so you are following in that same spirit. And it's really remarkable to hear what you've been able to do in such a wonderfully short period of time. Congratulations. Yay, Chris. Yay.
Thank you so much.
Yay, team. Okay.
Yay, team. Exactly.
Exactly. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Well, the next awards are again for individuals. We're honoring the individuals who demonstrate initiative and leadership in the development and implementation of distance learning for the federal government. The award is presented to Kelly Barrett, who researched the effectiveness of microlearning starting 8 years ago. Since then, he has perfected over 600 self-help online tutorials that he calls SHOTs for the 84,000 IRS employees. He has shown that they increase retention of training and provide immediate on-demand support. Kelly's continued efforts, professionalism, and enthusiastic integration of distance learning supporting the IRS embodies the spirit of the FGDLA. We were mentioning earlier, Kelly did one of the webinars for FGDLA this year, and Roy, it was fantastic, and we'll do more. So congratulations, Kelly. Please say a few words as you accept your award.
Oh, thank you very much. It's been a long, I guess, dream, of making training something that people can learn effectively and on demand. Very similar to YouTube videos. So the shots videos that I started about 8 years ago now allows employees to get information in quick, short 3-minute videos or less, hopefully less, on demand when they need it. Rather than going to a training class that they're going to forget in a week or two, and especially the details, the specifics. And so it's been amazing to see this program grow, and it's definitely not just me, it's my team, it's management that bought in to my crazy idea. And it's just grown organically into this huge service-wide initiative. We get a lot of amazing feedback, and winning this award is just a big part of that as well. So thank you as well for this recognition, and we're excited to share. We've actually done some presentations to NASA, the VA, and other agencies to share what we're doing to help others hopefully provide that quick information and training and immediate resource to their employees as well.
And Kelly, I have to say thank you for your service to our nation. The organization that you represent is amazing, and we do thank you for your great service.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I think also, Kelly, the fact that you're sharing your information with other agencies is really, really important. And because we learn from each other in such a collaborative spirit and want to make sure that we're able to share what we know, because it saves the government money. And I'm a bit of a
Yes.
taxpayer here, so I'm really happy to say that. And I keep sending money to you in buckets, but you know, I know you're
Right.
not spending it all, so we'll move
Right.
on from there.
It really does. Just really quick, it does save a lot of time too. And that's one of the major benefits, is that you don't have to ask your coworker for help, which takes up their time to answer your questions. They can get that immediate on-demand information, just like we do outside of work when we go to YouTube for everything. It's like YouTube, but for internal employees. We have, like I said, over 650 videos, and we're just scratching the surface.
How many do you think you're going to do this year, this coming year?
There's a lot. There's also external for how to use irs.gov. So for taxpayers, there's that avenue that we haven't really touched yet. So there's a lot that of growth. Like I said, other agencies will be doing trainings for them. And then actually I wanted to turn over to my executive, Lucy, if she wants to take a minute to say a few words as well.
Please do. Go ahead, Lucy.
I put her on the spot.
Okay. Is she there with you or?
I saw her.
Okay. Okay, well, maybe we'll
maybe
move
not.
on. Okay.
Okay.
Put
Sorry.
something in the chat room if you want to, Lucy. Congratulations on having Kelly work for you. I think you did well. Okay, the next.
Congrats, Kelly, from Patrice.
Go ahead, Lucy. Oh, it's Patricia. Patrice.
I was just saying I am Kelly's new frontline manager here at the IRS, and I'm sure on behalf of Lucy and everyone, we congratulate him daily and all the great work he does. But thank you for this recognition, and go Kelly.
Yay. All right. Thank you, Patrice. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming off mute and saying that. I know Kelly appreciates it too. All right, let me move on. The next award is for the Peace Corps' Peter Berg. He's the recipient of the Pioneer Award. Under his leadership, the Learning Space LMS became an integral part of how the Corps supports global operations in 61 countries, day and night. Peter,
Go, Peter.
Personal friend here, huh? So Peter created the Course Developer Certificate Program that led to the development of hundreds of the courses that we recognized earlier. His contributions have had a strategic and a long-lasting impact on the Corps' ability to deliver training and accelerate volunteer preparedness. His continued efforts, professionalism, and enthusiastic integration of distance learning supporting peace embody the spirit of the FGDLA. Thank you, Peter. Would you like to say something as you accept your award?
Sure. Thanks, everybody. I'm super humbled by the award. Thanks to the FGDLA, but especially thanks to all my colleagues who made all this possible through their great support and endless hours of work and round-the-clock support for this program. Also, of course, to the Peace Corps leadership who enabled us to make this happen. So we were really challenged as COVID hit. All of our volunteers were removed from the field, and at the same time, we had a great need to upskill everybody in the use of online learning. We had some pioneering posts out in the field who recognized the value of blended learning in our volunteer training and how it can contribute to improved volunteer effectiveness and time to service. So we took advantage of that opportunity and had a stellar team facilitating and development of mentors throughout the organization who helped to lead over 800 of our staff members to become online course developers. And it's just the beginning for us. And we're super happy with the whole effort. So thank you all very much.
That's an amazing story, Peter. You know, to be able to roll that information from one level of people to the next level and then get so much from it. The training and teaching, the modeling that you all are doing is remarkable, and you're doing it in so many languages. It's really quite amazing. So thank you so very much for your work. We appreciate it.
Thank you all.
Okay, the next award is the Pillar Award. It recognizes exceptional service and dedication in supporting distance learning in the federal government and the FGDLA. The Pillar Award is for Chris Tack, who is the chair of the FGDLA Communications Committee. Over the past several months, Chris has single-handedly designed a new FGDLA website, migrated dozens of web pages, integrated 508 compliance tools. He also created a marketing and an email campaign, which reduced the annual cost for the association. Chris's continued efforts, his professionalism, his enthusiasm embody the spirit of FGDLA. And I must say, Chris, I really enjoyed working with you too. Chris, please say a few words as you accept your award.
Sure. Thank you, Carla. And I appreciate the FGDLA board for this great nomination. Yeah, it's been really fun over the past couple months of rolling out Constant Contact, Google Workplace, soon working with Russ here to be rolling out the Zoom platform, getting us on social media platforms. And so it's just the start of much more, more to come. And I really appreciate everyone's support. And so thank you.
Chris, we really do appreciate you so much. I've worked with Chris for about 10 years, and we've worked on amazing projects together for all of NATO in many Eastern and Western European countries. And working with Chris has just been amazing. We greatly thank you, Chris, for your efforts to the industry and to us as various organizations. Thank you.
Thank you, Russ.
Let me just add one thing. Yesterday, as we were talking and trying to get ready for this today, and Chris came online and he said that his firstborn son, the 18-year-old, had just joined the Air Force, but Chris and his wife are both former Marines. And so we thank you for your service and the continued service of your family.
Thank you, Carla.
Okay, all right. So our next award is a Special Recognition Award. It goes to individuals whose service is exceptional in developing and supporting distance learning technologies for the federal government. The award is presented to Clay Meadowbrook, who is the director of the Defense Education Network for the Department of the Air Force. Wait, Clay. Clay designed and he installed 13 interactive TV studios for the network over the past 6 years. It greatly expanded medical training for all 3 military services, along with the Air Force community, college, and staff training. His innovative design and construction helped the DoD save millions, tens of millions of dollars in cost avoidance training. Clay's continued efforts, professionalism, and enthusiastic integration of distance learning supporting the DETN embody the spirit of the FGDLA. Clay, please say a few words as you accept your award.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to be there. You know, if it hadn't been for Dr. Westfall and Alex Autry, none of this could have happened. It was their vision. They just told me what they needed. We went from there. But and it's like someone said earlier, this is nothing but fun. It was a great time. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
So
Carla,
yeah,
Carla, and something else. Clay has a son also, which has dedicated many years of his life to the U.S. Department of Defense. So we don't forget that, Clay, and we thank you for your son's service also, and for yours, of course.
Thank you, Russ. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks, Clay. All right, well, right now, I'd like to introduce Dr. Philip Westfall for the next segment of the program. Dr. Westfall is the chairman of the FGDLA Board of Directors. Dr. Westfall, the floor is yours. Is he here, Russ?
Let me just check all the attendees, Carla, all the participants here, and let's see. I don't see Dr. Westfall on the meeting with us.
Okay, all right, well, I will go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so our next awards induct awardees into the FGDLA Hall of Fame. These awards recognize individuals who have made significant contributions in promoting and developing distance learning, supporting the federal government. The FGDLA inducts Thomas S. Elliott into the Hall of Fame. He's over 25 years working in a professional development and training environment with an expertise and in-depth awareness for adult learning in both face-to-face and e-learning. He's been involved in all aspects of developing, validating, management, and implementation of distance learning training. He demonstrated exceptional leadership for the staff to design innovative and engage in distance learning that include synchronous and asynchronous hybrid videos, virtual reality, flipped, and micro-learning to transfer knowledge to learners. His continued efforts and enthusiastic support of distance learning at the National Highway Institute exemplifies the spirit of the FGDLA. Tom, congratulations on your induction into the Hall of Fame. Please accept your award and say a few words.
Again, thank you very much. As others have said, this is very humbling and very grateful. I did not know my team had recommended me or submitted my name in for this award. And so this was very much a surprise and very, very appreciative. And I also have to say it's the support of my leadership that just gives me the opportunity to take risks and try different things and to try different opportunities to see what works, what doesn't work, and what to do better next time around. So I just thank you very much.
Congratulations, Tom. That's wonderful.
Congratulations.
It's extraordinary. All right, the next person, the FGDLA inducts, is Richard Schrum. During the past 19 years, Rich served as the operations manager of the FAA Academy's virtual training network. Rich single-handedly manages this program at an annual cost of $380K that includes reconnections of circuits and hardware maintenance. He provided leadership and consulting to the Academy SMEs to use instructional systems design in virtual environments. Early on, he served as the lead for ISD teams responsible for converting resident training courses for delivery via distance learning. He researched, he planned, coordinated, directed course development and conversion activities associated with distance learning via the AVTN. These are noteworthy accomplishments. He continued efforts and enthusiastic support of distance learning exemplifies the spirit of the FGDLA. Rich, please accept your award and say a few words about your work.
Well, good afternoon, and thanks to FGDLA for this award. The FAA Academy actually got into the distance learning business in the satellite arena back in 1995. And I've been associated with the program since 1999. And we expanded the program from a strictly satellite network to include a two-way virtual network using a virtual private network that released from our satellite service provider. And so I really enjoyed the work. I've been in the instructional system design business for a heck of a long time, and I really had a lot of fun doing it. And also, I would be remiss if I didn't thank the Academy Director, Jim Doskow, and the Deputy Director, Valerie Buford, for their support all these years that we've been doing distance learning business here at the FAA Academy. So thanks again for the award. Really appreciate it.
Congratulations. That's wonderful, Rich. So appreciative of the work that you have done. So this next award, it's kind of awkward right now because somebody else was supposed to present it, but guess what? I'm presenting it to myself, apparently. So
this is what you call the ultimate pat on the back.
So I just wanted to say that my association with FGDLA has been wonderful. I had the very first degree in distance learning back in 1988 and taught my very first online courses in 1986. So I have been around the block way too many times. But I wrote a book along with Pat Portway, and we actually wrote 3 books together, and they quickly became, really seminal books in what we've been doing. So over the years, I don't know how many people I've trained, but I teach at the doctoral level at several universities, and I taught for UCLA and also for UC Berkeley. So whether I deserve this award, I don't know, but it's
Yes,
a
you
wonderful
do.
honor. Okay, thanks, Roy. I appreciate that. You know, years ago, I was inducted into the United States Distance Learning Hall of Fame. That was in 1997, and so to have this one today is recognition of my continued work and my passion for this field. I am so honored to be a part of it. It's such a privilege for us to be together, and we've all done so many wonderful things to bring education and training to the world. It's exemplified in all of our honorees today. So I am humbled and energized by what we all do and the accomplishments of our profession. So thank you so very much. And I want to thank FGDLA for awarding this to me and recognizing my work. So we want to conclude the event today. We offer congratulations to all of our honorees, and we hope that you have taken photos or videos of them accepting their awards and that you'll post them to the FGDLA web pages. We're so proud of the work that you do, and we want to share your work. So thank you for joining with us today. We truly appreciate everything you do. Good afternoon.